Welcome to Hack the Prop Show. My name is Vitalis. As I've said, we have 8 games in the association today. As we move along and we upgrade the show, different things will be happening. I need you guys to like and subscribe. The more subscriptions, the more things I can do, the better content I can get out to you guys. Or I'll have to move to like Patreon or something like that. And I'm trying to provide you guys free daily winners. All you have to do is listen, subscribe, help me out. All right, so the 8 games of the association, we're going to go to the Magic and the Hawks. What you're going to focus here on is Dyson Daniels over 11 and a half rebounds and assists. Rebounds and assists. Some books offer this, some books don't. Daniels has become the X factor for the Hawks. Let me see, with key pieces missing like Jonathan Isaac, Daniels' versatility will be able to get this. So 11 and a half rebounds and assists. 11 and a half rebounds and assists. So you're just looking for 12. If your book doesn't allow this, what I would suggest is Dyson Daniels over 9.5 points. He's hit this in 5 of 7 different games. So 5 out of 7, he's hit this mark. So over 9.5 points, Dyson Daniels. We move on to game 2, which is the Warriors versus the Wizards. Now, what we're going to focus here on is Brandon Podziemski. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that right. Over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Once again, hopefully your books do this. Washington's defense is historically horrible, and Podziemski seems heavy usage with all the injuries the Warriors have. As you can see, Stephen Curry's on the bench trying to cheer them on every game, but the injuries are just plaguing this team. If your book doesn't offer this, what I would suggest is look for Guy, it's spelled weird, Gui, Guy Santos over 14.5 points. Uh, with the Wizards missing stars like Alexar and interior protection, Guy Santos should be able to hit this over. We move on to game 3, which is the Suns versus the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's coming back. He's going to get more minutes. They're not going to put him on such minute restriction. He should be able to hit over 28 and a half points and rebounds. Points and rebounds. The reason why is Phoenix has struggled against powered forwards lately, allowing the second most rebounds. And Tatum's minutes are just going to keep getting increase, and he should be able to hit this. So you're looking for Jason Tatum over 28 and a half points and rebounds. We move on to the next game, which is the Trailblazers and the Nets. He's been on fire lately. If you're following the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant over 18 and a half points. Jeremy Grant over 18 and a half points. Uh, he's running in there with like so many minutes on the clock for the Blazers. The Nets are nothing but a bunch of goofs. I've told you guys this. They had all the expectations against certain teams and they still come up short. So just take Jeremy Grant over 18 and a half. Grant has hit this line in 8 out of his last 10 games. Just think about that, guys. 8 out of his last 10 games, the guy's been on fire for the Blazers. So Jeremy Grant, that's what you should be focused on for this game. We move on to the Mavericks versus the Pelicans. What you guys are going to focus on here is Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford over 9.5 points. Gafford is on a hot streak, hitting this game in 5 straight games, guys. 5 straight games. So over 9.5 points for Daniel Gafford. This is on the Mavericks and the Pelicans. So Daniel Gafford. We move on to the next game, which is the Grizzlies and the Bulls. What I'm going to tell you guys is look for on the Bulls Josh Giddey. Um, you can take PRAs for Josh Giddey. You can take points. You can take rebounds. I think he's a high candidate for a triple double today, but some people are going to say it's a long shot. I truly love Giddy and everything he's doing for the Bulls, even though they keep losing after his great performances. So any way you want to take Giddy today, I would support it. So points, rebounds, PRAs, assists, whatever you want, Josh Giddy for the Bulls. We move on to the next game, and we have the Lakers versus the Rockets. Now, I have a few analysts out there that I'm not agreeing with. So let me try to break this down for you. What I'm going to tell you to take is Austin Reeves over 2.5 3-pointers. Houston has allowed the league's worst 40% shooting from the arc. Reeves have made 3 triples in the last 4 games. Now, people are going to say, take Kevin Durant. I like Durant today. I think he's going to go over. But I know some people who are on the other side saying that the Lakers are going to double team KD today, and he's not going to make his points, and that he's historically bad against the Lakers. None of my numbers suggest this at all, guys. So just be careful. Now, some people would say, just go and take Luka's points. You could do that too. But I'm trying to give you guys the best outlook, the best prop bet for each game. And what the numbers suggest, Austin Reeves over 2.5 3-pointers, 40%. It's not like Houston really guards the perimeter, but the same goes for the Rockets. They don't really guard the perimeter either. So that's what I would suggest on you guys taking. But you're going to hear a lot about this game because it's going to be a key matchup game. And you're going to hear a lot of analysts coming from multiple directions. But like I said, I give you the best, what I believe to be the best prop to hit in the game. Next, we're going to go to the Spurs and the Clippers. This is going to be the last game on the docket. Everyone will probably be watching this too. What I would suggest is Wembyana. So we have hit this like 4 out of his last 5 games. You're going to take over his rebounds, which I think is like I said at 12, or you're going to take his over in blocks. So I think it's at 2.5. Uh, if I can get an 80% or higher on all his games and just take over 2.5 blocks because he's going to be the defensive player of the year, that's what I'm going to do. So I would say Victor Wembanyama over 2.5 blocks. So, all right, guys, we've narrowed down this game. I went through all of them. What I'm going to try to do is put breaks in the video and give you time codes also. As I said, as we grow, I'm going to grow and we will get this all down. So I appreciate everybody's support. So please, one more time, like and subscribe, or just subscribe. I need the numbers to keep producing this content for you guys, and that's what I'm here to do, to make everybody money. So thanks again. If you need me for anything, please DM me on Twitter, aka X, at Hack the Props. Once again, my name is Vitalis, and good luck to your betting.